All right, so we get another look at this high-level wrestler here tonight, DC. When it comes to the grappling, the wrestling, fighting this guy makes for a really hard night at the office.
It makes for a hard night because the moment he gets close to you, it's like a fly stuck in flypaper. He sticks to you like glue. He moves from position to position seamlessly. He possesses great takedowns from the clinch, from a nice inside trip to a bear hug or a throw. He's just one of those guys that the moment he comes into contact with you, a lifetime of wrestling has shown him an amazing ability to get you to the floor.
Yeah, all of that one-on-one competition, as you mentioned, great in transition. Big spot, needless to say, for him here tonight. Well, his boxing has been on point throughout his UFC career, and gotta figure there's gonna be plenty more where that came from here in this matchup.
You know, this guy is such a great boxer, John, that if he decided to chase down the Olympic gold medal, you would think that he would have that opportunity. His ability to go out there and set traps, his footwork, his movement is next level. It is not something we have seen before. I would have expected to see this man in Beijing, Athens, somewhere trying to represent the country, but instead, he does his work inside the UFC's octagon, and he is special, and he is so fun for him.
Heady praise from a two-time United States Olympian, Daniel Cormier. First order of business, though, tonight, winning this mixed martial arts contest. Tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Mark the Hammer Coleman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
All right, Quinton Rampage Jackson ready to go at the start of this round. The question, is his opponent ready for all the power that potentially could be coming his way? More often than not, Rampage Jackson's fights, title fights or otherwise, have been very eventful, and he's expecting a wicked, compelling matchup to play out here tonight. Oh, nice takedown defense there. Looked like the boxer might have even cracked a wry smile. The wrestler tried to get him down, 0 for 1 thus far.
Well, that's him just kind of acknowledging that the work that he put in is paying off. It's paying dividends. I wouldn't be surprised if he looks over to the corner and gives him a wink and goes, hats off to you, boys. You got me prepared.
Lands a big right hand early. Coleman's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts. Great block there.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Rampage. Establishing the jab here.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Man, back and forth we go, and early on, these guys getting after it.
They told us it would be fun, and so far, they've delivered.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Oh, nice change up on the tempo there as the hook in the clinch lands by Rampage Jackson. Push kick there to the body. And potentially a critical takedown here.
Side control is pretty safe there.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Nice.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah.
That's as good a punch as he's thrown on him.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the one that hurts. He's hurt bad.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a little bit. Cannot take too many of those. Oh, my goodness! Another big body kick lands.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood is coming from the cut.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Coleman's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. 15 seconds. Coleman's trying for a Kimura. Oh, he's got the core position locked in now. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner, and Coleman's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Pretty strong jab there by Coleman.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just missed with that right hand. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Rampage.
Set the pace and hit him first.
Nice straight punch there. Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should.
Well, that swelling is getting out of control. To that end, you see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he won. He's going to have to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has to this point.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely. And I'm just as excited. He's wobbling down. Now he's back up.
Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Coleman's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate. Uppercut attempt here. Nice job defensively there by Coleman.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
A lot of trouble.
Back to his feet. Coleman's eye is absolutely revolting. All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
Yeah, doctor's going to stop the fight, and again, his opponent deserves credit for causing the damage. You hate to see a fight end that way, especially a fight that good, but the fighter has to be protected. Ready for the official decision, Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Quinton Rampage Jackson!
Well, this crowd is going crazy, and why not, as the boxer finishes the wrestler here tonight. And prevailing wisdom coming in was that if this wrestler was not able to take the fight to the floor, it was going to be a long, or I guess short night at the office, and that is exactly how it played out.
He seemed so lost out there. When he wasn't able to secure takedowns, he seemed so lost. He seemed like he had no answers for this boxer. This boxer kept him uncomfortable, and ultimately it led to his demise.